Welcome back to Firebird Arena for another GMC contest. It's Middletown against Lakota West again, but this time it's girls basketball. I am joined here with my co-analyst, Amira Scherzinger, and we are ready for an incredible game of GMC basketball.
This is going to be a great season for the Firebirds. They have a really strong senior class. As long as they shoot good, they should be fine during this game.
Let's talk about those starting lineups for a minute. For Lakota West, it's number one, Katie Fox, number 5, Sydney Williams, number 11, Caroline Bailiff, number 12, Isabella Saunders, and number 20, Zoe Odame. And then for Middletown, it's number 0, Kiera Huff, number 5, Dukari Powell, number 4, Michaela Snow, number 11, Cam Dupee, and number 23, Alicia Walker. So we are set for tip-off here at Firebird Arena. Should be a good one. So Dame taking the tip with Walker. And Bailiff will control and take it down the lane for 2. A quick start to this one. Caroline Bailiff all the way down the lane.
Yeah, Caroline Bailiff's always been a very consistent player for the Firebirds. She's a great shooter, but she's always also really good overall.
And they're having trouble breaking the press, and Fox comes away with the steal. There's Williams, misses the floater, gets it back. Saunders for 3. That one won't fall on the rebound to the Middies. In transition, here comes Dupee, and she loses it off the foot. It'll be Firebird basketball. Like you're saying, Caroline Bailiff, one of the best players on this team. She leads the team in points per game with 10.5. We are just 2 games through the season, but that is still very impressive.
This is their first GMC game, so this will be a good preview of how their season will go.
Yeah, we talked to some Middletown coaches before the game. They just do not have very many players listed on this roster as Odame gets inside and misses the layup, but this is definitely a rebuilding year for the Middies girls basketball program. We'll see what they can do here as they break past half court. West applying the pressure, and Saunders comes away with the steal. Up ahead, it's Odame. Odame in transition for 2, and it's 4-0 Firebirds. Odame, a freshman, had 5 steals in the opener against Urbana. And a travel will be called on Middletown, so it'll be Firebird basketball.
Odame's really been the missing piece for the Firebirds. They haven't really had a big in these past couple years, and she can really play the big role very well, while also being able to score in the paint and from 3.
Yeah, and her defense just really impacts this team. Full of offensive firepower, but you definitely need the defensive side of the ball as well. So see West get it in. Katie Fox is wide open. Now it's 6-0 already. See Middletown try to break the press again here. Fox with another turnover. Inside Odame is wide open. And it's 8-0. It's all Firebirds. Another press, and Odame with another steal. And it'll stay Middletown basketball off of West. Jamira, what are you seeing here early on in this one for both teams?
For the Firebirds, their press looks great. It's really hard for Middletown to break this press, which is going to be very challenging for them throughout the game. I wonder how long the Firebirds are going to hold this press for, but from Middletown, it just seems like they can't really get the ball up the court very well.
Yeah, as there's a player tying a shoe, but yeah, like you said, this press is really hurting Middletown right now. They're having trouble even getting the ball past half court. As they get it ahead, it's Dupee. Dupee stays on her feet and gets past half court. It'll be out of bounds off of Middletown, so West gets the ball back. Coach Chadwell in his second year as the West head girls basketball coach. Had a pretty successful year last year, made it to the second round of the playoffs. Looking to make it even farther this year. Inside it goes. Odame finds Williams. Bailiff's wide open for three, and that one is good.
When you got Caroline Bailiff from three, it's typically going to go in. She's a great shooter. She's one of our best. Her and Katie Fox are definitely, and Sydney are definitely some really strong shooters, which really helps the Firebirds.
Indeed. So we will head to break after the timeout. We'll be right back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So we are back here only 2 minutes into this game, and it's all Firebirds early on. Middletown tries to break the press here. West is all over them.
This is really just not working for Middletown. They can't really, there's no great ball handlers, and it just seems that they can't really get past when they're getting double teamed by the Firebirds. They just really can't get the ball down the court, which is really going to hurt them throughout the game.
Yeah, they have a very young lineup, only 4 seniors on the roster. We have not seen any of their leading scorer, number 24, Allie Daniels, might be out with an injury. She averages 13.5 points per game, so that's a big loss for this team in a game that was already going to be difficult against a very good Firebirds team. Odame with the steal and the finish. It's 13-0.
Zoe Odame has a really bright future ahead of her for the Firebirds as she's only a freshman. She's looking really good and making a lot of huge impacts throughout the game as she's about to get another layup.
Another wide open layup. And yes, the future of Lakota West girls basketball is in good hands with Zoe Odame. As they get it up the court, they get a nice look, and it won't fall. Almost the first basket of the game for the Middies. Up ahead it goes. Odame! Oh, she missed the layup wide open. Here comes Middletown trying to have a fast break of their own.
Seems that the Firebirds are kind of letting go of their press right now because obviously they don't really need to be hitting that strong. Are they running a zone? Yeah. They're running a zone right now, which seems to work. They can't really break the zone and get into the paint.
Having a lot of trouble as that one will stay with Middletown. Went off the legs of Saunders, or Williams, pardon me. Another shoe needs to get tied.
That's a common theme for number 5.
Yeah. Middletown trying to get it in, and it's turned over. Nice steal right there from Katie Fox. She'll push it up ahead.
Oh, Katie Fox loses control on that fast break. It looks like she was aiming for maybe Caroline Bailiff.
I think a back tap from a Middletown player right there. But talking about this Middletown team, they beat West last year by 1 point. It was an overtime thriller. They did also lose to them, but this team definitely had a lot more success against this Firebird team last year. It's a tough finish right there from Fox. Won't go, but Odame cleans it up. Odame up to 10 points already. Just 4 minutes into this one.
I think the Middies lost a lot of their bigs. It doesn't really seem like they have anyone that can be big in the paint this year. I think that's what's really hurting them.
Yeah, they really don't have anyone that is tall on this team. Their tallest player listed on the roster is 5'8". West their height isn't their strength either, but they still have a lot of talented players.
Great look by Katie Fox.
Wide open is Odame flashing in the middle. 12 points already for Odame. She's looking for a career night tonight. They do break the press this time, and it'll be out of bounds, the West basketball.
There's a reason Katie Fox is one of the all-time leading people in assists at West. She just has a really great look for the paint, and she's always looking for that next pass to get her teammates the ball.
Yeah, not only is she a great passer, but also a great scorer. She did get her 1,000th point in the home opener against Urbana. As there's Nielsen getting inside. Jada Nielsen, a very team favorite senior. As that pass is turned over, it's Saunders. Saunders this season shooting 75% from 3. Only a 2-game sample size, but she's been lighting it up as a sophomore.
Just like what we said for Odame, we have a really good future for the Firebirds as Saunders is only a sophomore.
Here is Fox. She'll attack and finish off glass. 23-0. And it's only the first quarter, but this game already looking unfavorable for Middletown.
This is a good game for the Firebirds to be able to get some of their JV swingers in and just get them some experience on varsity so that we're ready for next year, as a lot of our starting lineup are seniors.
Yeah, next year's going to be interesting with Katie Fox, Caroline Bailiff both leaving, as Fox will control up ahead. She will attack. Pass is stolen right there, and it'll be jump ball. That was Alicia Walker with the steal.
Good look by Katie, but it just didn't fall. Not all of them are going to, as she has had a lot of good looks throughout this game.
So West will stop the full court press. Fox still
steal.
Comes away with the turnover. Here is Johnson up ahead. She gets it to Nielsen, and Nielsen with the lefty finish.
Nielsen.
All Firebirds here, 25-0. Bringing up the floor is Michaela Snow.
That was almost the first time that they got the ball to the paint this game, but
Yeah.
stopped by the Firebirds.
Sydney Williams for 3, won't go. Rebound, wide open finish for Saunders. 27-0. Wow.
What a game.
No, Andrew, put up the socials.
And another steal by the Firebirds. This one's going to go to Sydney Williams. She tries to get it down the court to Saunders, just doesn't fall.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. We have Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and obviously YouTube that we're streaming on right now. But don't forget to follow us on all those platforms.
Kennedy Griffin and Caitlin Voss in for the Firebirds. Also some two strong seniors.
Caitlin Voss has yet to miss a 3 this year. She took one and she made one, so 100% from 3. And a foul will be called inside, so Middletown gets a paint look and they get the foul. Chance for the first points of the game here from the free throw stripe. Let's see if they can get him. First shot is no good.
This looks like it's going to be a long game for the Middies.
Yeah. Could hear a pin drop in this arena right now.
And the second shot is no good for the Middies. Looks like we were going to be ending this first period with
Bailiff
probably
is
more
wide
than 27.
open. No good. Rebound, Kennedy Griffin. That one won't fall either, and Middletown gets the rebound and draws the foul. Good to see West getting some of their younger players in. Obviously, this game's out of reach right now. So it's always good to get the inexperienced players in some varsity minutes.
It's really not even their younger players. It's really just seniors and one sophomore right now. But yeah, like you said, it is good to be able to get some of these seniors and upperclassmen that tend to not get much playing time in the game.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will get everyone in at least once this game. But we will head to break for just a minute, as that is the end of the first quarter. It's all Lakota West here, 27-0. So we return here for some second quarter action. It's all Firebirds here. Middletown is yet to score. West will just move the ball around. Johnson will get inside, and no good on the layup right there. Here come the Middies.
Looks like West has finally backed up on that full court press, as it's not very needed.
Foul is called, so Middletown's getting some fouls here. Get some more free throws, chance to get the first points of the game.
It is the exact same shooter as last time, so maybe she'll make up for her two missed.
Yeah, good thing she's not shooting last night. Last night, if you went to the free throw stripe as a Middletown player, you were going to hear it from the student section. They were very loud, but not quite the same atmosphere here today. Here's some claps from the stands, and the free throw will not go. It would be a lane violation on West, so one more chance.
I think on Kennedy Griffin.
Yeah, I just went a little bit early there. Was too excited to get the rebound.
She's definitely a great rebounder for West. She just needs to find that sweet spots where she can get that rebound and finish it in the paint.
Here we go. Free throw will not go, and it'll stay 0 for Middletown. 27-0. Here's Bailiff. Corner three, it's Reese Johnson. She cannot connect. Caitlin Voss picks up the rebound. Backs it out to Bailiff.
Oh.
And a wild pass from Griffin. That'll be a backcourt violation. Middletown played some good defense there on that possession.
Will we see Middletown score for the first time, as it is finally on their half?
You gotta hope so. I mean, they haven't gotten many shots up, but
just seems like a tough year for Middletown, as they literally have one sub, and that sub has yet to go in the game. So these 5 girls have been playing this entire game, which no matter how in shape you are, that's still very hard.
yeah, as Johnson gets to the lane, but like you said, the team is very short on players this year, and that never helps when you're going up against a team like West, but there's just not a lot of energy for Middletown here today. Foul on Isabella Saunders. Be 2 fouls on West this quarter.
Middletown really just needs to keep banking on these fouls from West, as it seems that's the only really real chance that they're going to get at an open look at the basket.
Yeah, West is all over them right now.
Stay Middletown ball.
Be another foul. So that's 3 this quarter for West already. They've only been playing for a minute and a half.
That's Saunders' second foul of the game.
Middletown will get it out, and a wild pass sails over the head of number 12, Jaden Herrera.
Looks like they finally subbed in their 6th person on the team, number 12. So giving Zero a break.
So we'll see what West can do here, up 29-0.
Kind of rooting for them to put some of their underclassmen in, as it's really fun experience to get to play in one of your first varsity games.
Yeah. I think they just got to mess around and see if they can maybe run some plays, get some experience in as Bailiff shoots the mid-range, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. Middletown basketball, and they are cheering over there on that sideline. Love to see it.
It's a great game for the West starters to get some good stats in and just hopefully end the season with being top in the GMC for their respective team.
So a full 5, new 5 coming in here for West. I believe that is Avra Usri, Sydney Williams,
Zoe Odame, Jada Nielsen, and Katie Fox.
Yeah, you got it. Up ahead, it's Kennedy Griffin, and she will lay it in, and it'll be 31-0. So they will sub in a whole new 5 here, the next dead ball.
There are 2 freshmen coming in for the Firebirds, which is just another example of how bright the future is for this Firebirds team.
Kennedy Griffin with the steal. Here comes Reese Johnson. She gets it ahead to Bailiff. Reese Johnson's wide open. Her 3 won't go. The rebound and the putback won't go as well. Another putback, and that one falls for Isabella Saunders. She's averaging 8.5 points per game through 2 games this year, and her totals are only going to increase as the season goes on. She's playing really well for a sophomore.
Being an underclassman on varsity is really tough, as you don't have as much experience as everybody else on the team, but she's looking really good for the Firebirds despite her age.
Nearly the first points of the game for Middletown, but layup would not fall. Bailiff, get it back to Reese. West's gonna work the perimeter. They'll get it to Kennedy Griffin. Nice pull up right there from Saunders. Won't
nice
go.
Rebound by Kennedy.
Kennedy Griffin with the rebound, just barely rolls off. Bailiff. There's Reese Johnson in the corner. That one goes. 36-0. My goodness.
Like I said earlier, it looks like it's going to be a long game.
I'm just hoping Middletown can get on the board here. I mean, this is getting ugly.
Kind of got a feel for the Middies, as this can't be very easy to be losing 36-0.
And there you
go. There we go.
Of the game.
First points for Middletown.
It was Dupuis with the mid-range pull-up, so they will not be shut out tonight. Voss taking it to the rack. That was a nice finish from Caitlin Voss.
Caitlin Voss just recently announced her commitment to Carleton College in West Virginia.
West has 4 players on this team that are committed already. So a lot of talent on this roster. That shot, my goodness, that one hit the top of the backboard.
Can't say I've seen a lot of that in a high school game.
I do like shooting right there, and just shot didn't fall, but you got to take the shots that you're going to get if you're Middletown. Has the new 5 come on, and Avra Ushri running the point. She is a freshman, along with Odame. Odame already has 12 tonight. They kick it out in the corner. Williams is wide open.
That is Williams' sweet spot. She tends to do really well from the corner, from that corner 3. Williams is one of the 4 committed on the Firebirds, as she just signed to Wright State of Ohio.
Here's Katie Fox with the lefty finish and one.
There's another committed Firebird, as Katie Fox is committed to Stephen F. Austin in Texas.
She has a very bright future ahead of her. Obviously a legendary high school career as a Firebird, and she'll only continue to improve as she plays at the next level. So 44-2 is your score. Dukari Powell will bring it up for Middletown. And a turnover right there. It's Usri in transition. Usri attacks, and Usri with a tough finish.
That is Usri's first points of the season as just a freshman.
That one sails out of bounds, but a lot of young players getting in action today for Lakota West. Here's Usri, gets it to Odame. Nielsen the mid-range, and that
good look by
goes.
Jada.
48-2. Nielsen with the steal. Here comes Katie Fox. What a pass inside to Usri, and she finishes. That'll be 50 points in the first half for West. They get it out, attacking the rim. In some trouble, she kicks it back out. And a tough jumper, and that one well short.
Stays Middletown ball, as there must have been a touch by the Firebirds on that shot.
Good call right there. It'll stay Middletown basketball. Kick it out. That's a wide open 3, and that one just a little bit too strong. Was a good look, though. Up ahead, it's Odame. Odame inside, and Odame for 2. It is now a 50-point lead for Lakota West.
It's 14 points for freshman Zoe Odame.
Have a game. Here we go. 9 seconds to go. See if Middletown can get on the board before halftime. Usri with the steal in transition. Odame, and at the buzzer it goes.
That's 16 for Odame.
Odame has 16 points. What a half of Lakota West girls basketball. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes for some second half action. So we return here at Firebird Arena. It is not much of a contest here as we start the third quarter. 54-2, Lakota West leads. See if Middletown can get some points on the board to start this third quarter.
Seems that they have their entire starting lineup back in, which is a little questionable considering it is 54-2. But I'm gonna guess it's early season. Just want to get some of their starters some minutes before they start to play some actual competition.
Yeah, I think it's good to get experience in. No matter the team you're playing, it's always good to see what your team looks like. This team looks very good this year. This week they play Fairfield on Wednesday. We will have live coverage of that game, along with the boys playing Fairfield on Tuesday at Fairfield.
Number 20, Zoe Ogami, her second, team second.
That was an interesting call, but it doesn't really matter considering it is still 54-2.
Yeah.
No point in fighting that call.
Yeah, I'm sure the refs are not too worried about the calls they make at this point.
This is probably where we're going to start
They find
seeing
a wide open player in the paint.
Oh.
Just was not able to hang on to it. That was Alicia Walker in the paint. Kicking it out to Williams. Williams will get it back to Bailiff. Bailiff wide open for three, and that one is pure.
Caroline Bailiff.
Gotta love Caroline Bailiff.
What a shot. Attacking the rim. Nice lefty finish. Not going to go, and the rebound will stay with Middletown. That was Dukari Powell on the drive.
Not too bad of a drive for Middletown. Let's see if they can get some more points up on the board here.
Look to inbound. No one's open, having trouble, and that will be a 5-second call, so it'll be West basketball. But talking about that first half, Middletown had 26 total turnovers. They only shot the ball 10 times, made one shot. West shot the ball 40 times, made 25 of them. Just complete dominance. Fox is wide open for three. That one won't go. Odame the rebound. Odame fighting, gets stripped. Fox fades away and connects. 59-2 is your score.
If I'm going to be 100% honest, I'm not really understanding the tactic here. I'm not getting if they're trying to just keep putting points up on the board, or because that's pretty much what it seems, and I really don't know if that's the best strategy right now for the Firebirds.
Oh, what a dime inside for Williams. Odame was unable to finish. Here comes Powell in transition. Powell's going to attack. She hits a wall, and Sydney Williams gets it back out to Dupuis. Dupuis attacks to the left and draws the foul. Almost got the bucket as well. Like you said, very interesting that they are still playing their starters here this late into the game, already up by 57 points. Would love to see some action from the younger players on this roster.
I'm not sure if they're just trying to make a statement or really what they're doing, considering it is now 59-2.
First free throw will not go. In comes Nielsen and Johnson.
Number 23, Reese Johnson. Bailiff Ogami.
Saunders is in a little bit of foul trouble as she's leading the team in fouls at 3.
Second free throw for Snow is a miss. So
You could call it that.
yeah, we'll call it that. They get inside. Nielsen, tough finish, won't go.
Really just seems like they're trying to get the ball into their post players right now.
Here comes Dupuis out of the pack. Gets ahead to Powell. Back to Snow. It's on the floor. It will be Lakota West basketball.
Firebird ball, yeah.
But speaking of Middletown, they were at least a little bit competitive in their first 2 games. Against Edgewood, they lost 47-24, and then they lost 55-23 to Mount Healthy, or Healthy.
Healthy.
Healthy, my bad. But this game is just complete domination.
And we're putting back in more of our starters.
Yeah.
Which is,
Another bucket.
again, really confusing me, as there are still 3 of our players who have yet to enter the game.
Last year, Middletown went 8-15. They lost in the first round, but they did beat West in one of those games that they won. So this is a much different team. As a timeout is called, we will head to break here. It's all Firebirds on this Saturday afternoon. We are back here for some more Saturday hoops. West up by 59. Here's Snow on the perimeter. She gets it over to Powell. Powell guarded by Bailiff. She'll work on Bailiff. Spin inside, a nice finish right there. Dukari Powell getting to the bucket.
Some more points on the board for Middletown.
Odame in the corner.
Seems that Middletown's new tactic is to just scream at the Firebirds' faces, which maybe I would too if I was losing by 60.
Yeah, you know, gotta try whatever you can at this point. You've got nothing to lose. As it'll be out of bounds off of Lakota West. Looked like it worked there.
Cam Fancher is about to enter the game.
Good to see West getting everyone in. Be a turnover. It'll be Nielsen. Coming over is Bailiff. Shout out to the concession stand, giving out free popcorn. Three ball from the wing is good. Odame did not know she had that in her bag as she knocks in the 3.
Like I told you earlier, Andrew, she's really got it all for the Firebirds.
Now it's a 60-point lead, but we've always seen her getting the drives and the layups, but haven't seen much of her shooting, and she knocks it in cleanly right there. Here we go. 2 seconds to go. Last shot before the buzzer is no good. And a 60-point lead for West heading into the 4th quarter. So we'll be right back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. we are back here, a 60-point lead for Lakota West. They start giving out free concessions. This game heads to a close in the fourth quarter. Love to see some of our teachers grading tests as well as Nielsen fires in the corner. That one won't go. Here comes Middletown on the attack. They'll dribble it out to the logo.
Good recovery by Middletown there. Oh, gosh.
It'll be Firebird basketball. Turnover on Middletown. In the game right now, Cam Fancher, Caitlin Voss, Kennedy Griffin, Ava Ustri, and Reese Johnson. So as KO comes in, Elena KO.
Ava Ustri, young point guard for the Firebirds, hopefully looking to be a good replacement for Katie Fox when she graduates this year.
Definitely, as they get it out to Cam Fancher. In the corner, it's Voss. Rebound is KO. She'll get it back to Ustri. Inside, it's Griffin. Griffin spins, hooks, won't go. Middletown retains possession. Just under 6 minutes to play in this one. Ustri comes away with the steal. Up ahead, it's KO. Griffin gets it to Cam Fancher. KO pump fakes, attacks, floats. Shot no good, a rebound.
Good look by KO, just shot fell a little short for her.
Yeah, it was definitely a good look. You got to get the shots up when you get the chance.
We could say the same thing for Middletown right now. They really just need to try and get some shots up no matter how open or great the look is.
Let's see what they do here. In some trouble and turned over, and here comes Ustri. Ustri will back it out. Ustri gets it to KO. KO wanted the three, instead she'll drive, float, and get blocked. It'll stay West basketball.
Sub in the game for Middletown. Their one and only sub during this game, as they only have 6 players, and most of these players are also JV players, so just a tough year for Middletown. Seeming to have only 6.
In comes number 21, Mackenzie Sparnall, so West has subbed in all of their players officially. Voss misses right there.
Good
Fancher the rebound,
Fancher.
and she puts it back up and in.
Cam Fancher's first varsity points for Lakota West.
Very impressive on that putback layup. Attacking, tough finish with the right. Was way off. Up ahead it goes to KO.
Good recovery by KO.
Nice pass
Good
inside.
look to
Fancher's
Cam
wide
Fancher.
open, and she finishes. Now 4 points for Fancher.
And it is now 68-4. Huge lead for the Firebirds, even with their bench players currently in the game.
Ustri comes away with a
Ustri with
turnover.
another steal, but Can't really keep it in.
Be a foul on
Mackenzie
Sparno.
Sparno.
21, Mackenzie Sparno, her first, team's first.
68-4. Wow. What a game.
What a game.
This will look great on the stat sheet for West. Another foul.
Foul number 14, Caitlin Potts, her first, team's second.
Hopefully there's going to be some better games tonight with the Big Ten Championship today.
Yeah, that would be a heck of a game. Go Buckeyes.
Go Hoosiers.
Hope the Buckeyes get the win tonight. Should be a good game regardless.
And Andrew's playing in a Thunderbird basketball game today.
Shout out to the Thunderbirds Basketball League.
Shout out Pyongyang Elite.
Not sure about that team, but we'll see what they do.
If you want to go watch some better basketball than this, you can go watch Goldbirds today at 4 o'clock at Boys and Girls Club.
You do want to tune in tonight. some good basketball will be going on. Ushri grabs the board and gets fouled. A lot of sporting events going on today. As you see, some teachers getting into the action as well. Shout out Mr. Erickson, getting in the grading.
Looks very comfortable up there.
And now he's getting on his phone. He's got to check the scores.
Obviously, we don't have a lot to talk about if we're talking about our math teacher.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Shout out
Erickson.
Mr. Erickson. He's a great teacher.
It's not really a whole lot to talk about right now as it is 70-6.
Wow. 70 points for the Firebirds.
This is pretty wild for the Firebirds, as I don't really think there's been a...
Oh, that was a nice jumper from
That was
Dukari
pretty
Powell.
good.
That was impressive.
She needs to be shooting like that more often.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a sign of what she can do in the future. Sparnaw pump fakes, attacks. Oh, the Euro step. Oh, just the miss. Ushri cleans up the loose change and puts it in. 72-8 and 10 seconds to go. We'll see if they can beat the buzzer. Can Powell do it again? And she loses control. Here's Sparnaw. Up ahead it goes to KO. Can KO score? Now she'll just hold on to it. That'll be the ball game. Lakota West scores 9 times the amount of points as Middletown and takes home the victory. We will be back next week for some more basketball action at Fairfield on Tuesday and then against Fairfield on Wednesday for girls basketball. Make sure to tune in. As always, go Firebirds. We'll be back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.